You already know it's the DOC to the 0 to the 5 to the 2 to the 8. And here with Uncle Jacky. DOJ joining us a little later. Here with another episode of Yellow Tape, Season 2, Episode 14. Joining us a little later. Here with another episode of Yellow Tape. But you know how the demons do. But we out here. Give me 2 seconds and I give you the show.
Middle of the game, I'm standing out in the crowd. Arms so hard, gotta stack that can't stop my vibe. Got the beats banging, speakers bumping loud. I'm the king of the game, I'm standing out in the crowd. I'm so hard, gotta stack that cash. Yellow tape wrapped around, I'm making a splash. My flow so hot, it's burning up the scene. When I step into the room, you know what I mean. Yellow tape, yellow tape, yellow tape, yellow tape. We on fire, we the ones in charge. Ain't none time. Turn it up, let the beat drop low. Yellow tape everywhere, it's our time to show.
Practice. I can show you practice. I can show you how to put $1 million in a mattress. I can show the difference between an icon and a classic. Baby in the major should be rolling in a basket. I'm advanced, and it's a lot of dance. From anywhere, my jury jump like Ja Morant. And Kif Tower shorts got me tanning with the babes. You would be a surfer if you ever had this wave. I just switch up my cabana, they throw shade. Matter top 5 and top wives, no I'm the fade. And though I'm out the loop, I be mute, playing cute, nothing to say to you. Cause when I'm back home, I'm like Kyrie, I won't play with you. This is magic with the fur. Tim Duncan on the spur. Tanya Harton on the skate. This that Kobe number 8. This the kick over the head in the hand of Sue Bird. This boy's superb. All I got is 2 words. Mace. Kiff.
Doc, Uncle Jacky, talk with flair in the world of sports, ain't nothing rare. He constructed plays, breaking it down. East Coast vibes setting the tone in town. From touchdowns to home runs, they cover it all. The podcast hype is never gonna fall. Tio Jay sparking the bass, driving the flow. With every episode, their legend starts to grow. Tune in to rhythm, feeling East Coast pride. Doc, Jacky and Tio Jay taking you for a ride. Every story unfolds with precision and might. Sports come alive under the spotlight.
Yellow tape, we walking on the scene. Uncle Jacky and the DOJ team. Podcast live, catch us on the stream. East Coast vibes, heavy with the beam. We're the talk, all on the map. Spitting truth in every rap. Got the city on our back. No chance, man, no cap.
Yellow tape, we're here to say. Podcast plus at night and say.
Rockin' up with Jacky in the mic zone. Jills and sports for legends and thrones. Rare rhythm guards in the flow, no clone. Chatting up stories that we highlight. From the East Coast streets, rap echo flows. Doc and the crew where the spotlight shows. Uncle Jacky's voice like the wind that blows.
Cash hustle, everybody knows.
Everybody knows. And then this dude come on with a Chicago Bulls jersey on. Unbelievable, disrespectful ass dude right here. Nothing. Well, it's East Coast, so it's good. You know what I mean? You can rock out. You know what I mean? It's East Coast. Man, do he come on and show him that shit up? Don't root for the home team at all. You on mute, pause, bro. You on mute. I'm on mute you. What you said?
What I'm supposed to put on, a Knicks jersey?
Yeah, you put have a Knicks jersey of Brooklyn or something, Harlem Globetrotters or something, bro. Rutgers Park, Rutgers Supreme 88, something, bro, something.
Mitchell and Ness don't make none of that shit, man.
You heard me? You heard me, Supreme? Who's Supreme? Who's Supreme number 33? There's no Supreme 33. Shout out to State Property. And the other one, can't remember the name. Paper Soldiers. Paper Soldiers. I think that's where it's from. Paper Soldiers. Yo, what up, y'all? Another episode, new year, new edition, same bullshit out in the world. How y'all doing? Hopefully y'all feeling well. You know, we here with Doc 718-058-0528, excuse me. To the left of me is Uncle Jacky, Uncle Tony Jack, you know what I mean? You already know.
Let's
Tio Jay
go.
is there. What's going on, Uncle Jacky?
Ain't nothing much. I'm just over here, watching my ugly wife, very, very ugly wife sleep. But it's all right. At least she's not sounding like an ogre right now.
I
Because
heard you
they
like
swear they don't snore. But that's neither here nor there right now.
ogres.
Said old ones, right? Yeah, I know she an old one. I know. You ain't telling me nothing, my G. She say shit like, I reckon, I suppose. You know what I mean? That's not young. That's old South right there.
That's a gem. That's a gem right there.
See, now you trying to get on her good side. See this?
That's a gem. That's a gem right there.
Yo, fellas, y'all see I forgot what they call that. I'm gonna
There's a,
let you go though. I'm gonna let you go.
there's a knock knock on the door. Let me answer the door. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yo.
From the east to the streets, rap echo flows. Doc and the crew and spotlight shows. Uncle Jacky voice like the wind that blows.
Cash hustle, everybody knows.
From the east to the
You already know Tio Jay in the building. What's
All
going
good,
on?
guys. Officially, Happy New Year's. Merry Clima, all that good stuff.
You know
Merry
what
Christmas.
you know what I mean? Happy New Year. How you and your family doing? How's everything going on your end, bro? Pause.
Man, hard day today, but it's pretty good, man. I can't complain too much.
All right, all right. At least you're not driving under 60th Street paying the extra fare that's going on out there. You know what
Oh,
I
man.
mean? I heard
That's
right. I heard ridership on the train is up 13% today. Was it that?
Hold
oh,
up, I missed that
man.
one. You said what?
I said I heard the train, the subway ridership, MTA ridership is up 13% within the last 2 days. Cause
Oh yeah, y'all want to play around with fucking $13 to get in and out. Wait, $13 to get out, $55 to get back in. Pause.
York is bugging right now, bro. and then what they doing is too is cracking down on license plates that is obstructed. You know what I mean? So if your shit was already fucked up and you was getting over, and now they really looking at your shit now like, come over here. Oh man, it's just mad whack going on out there in New York. Yeah, but great, DOJ. Yeah, we ain't see you in 2 weeks. Welcome aboard. You know what I mean? Hopefully you and your family had a good, prosperous holidays and have a new blessed New Year's. You know what I mean? Um, just starting the show. We're gonna be talking about salute, brother. You already know.
So,
We're gonna be talking about these wildfires out there in Cali. You know what I mean, that's messing with the metropolitan area. You know what I mean, not messing with countryside, not messing with woods. This shit burning houses and structures and killing people. You know what I mean. So that's something we're gonna discuss.
Yo, straight up, that's how you get the gangs together, man. Let's get some hoses. Let's put these fires out. Blood, cuss. Let's get this shit done, man.
What's crazy though is these people actually using their water hose from their backyard, putting their houses next door, bro. Like they really using pots and pans to try
yeah,
to.
man, but
Gotta come
it's
together.
3 separate fires from what I know. It's 3
Four,
separate fires.
four.
4 now?
Yeah, four.
It's 4 separate fires. They're all close enough to get ignited, and then the wind is getting crazy over there.
Mhm.
So, wintertime winds is going ahead and shifting that something ridiculous.
And
And
then
what it is that they already had a water problem. Cali already had a water problem. They just solved it not too long ago. They just solved or got to a base where they could be like, all right, we're not going to be in threatening levels right now. So this is what we got to go ahead and go do. Now they using, what was it, 1 million tons or something like that in 3 separate occasions over there. So it's like, bro, no matter how much water they have, bro, They can't fight it, man. These fires is crazy. It's scary. And you would think how many fires that they done already had, there'd be a system in place to go ahead and go combat some of these things a little better. But it's just getting worse and worse, man. Fires is crazy.
What's up, Miss Brinson? What's up, Farquhar? What's going on? How y'all doing? Happy New Year to all. Yeah, Jay, to go on what you were saying, 3 or 4, still a lot of fires over there. Like I said, it's metropolitan area. It's not like the woods and let it burn, or we could control fire. When heavy winds out there, they can't get the planes and helicopters up there to drop water on top of it as well. And then you have to worry about, these 3 or 4 fires being, taking out manpower. You know what I mean? How much manpower do you have to fight all of these people? So they got people coming out from other states, coming out there trying to out.
For a place that gets a fire at least twice a year, you would think by now there'd be something. You'd think by now there'd be at least a hookup for something, and they'd find a way to go ahead and go do this like without, thankfully, the evacuation processes and all this other things is good, and not a lot of people so far from what they've counted. Not a lot of people have lost their lives. Property can be replaced, so I'm at least a little thrilled about that much.
Insurance.
Yeah.
Insurance, but still, when you lose, I guess, sentimental value things. If insurance don't mean shit, money don't mean nothing, but still, as long as you got your life too, that's what you gotta.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. We can. I understand what you're saying, but remember, we from over here. We don't get things like that. So I can understand what you mean by sentimental value if a tragedy strikes hit. But you're not gonna sit here and tell me that like you're gonna be sad or sentimental about a car being parked outside, the salt and all the other destruction that goes on outside in the hood or outside in the streets, I should say, excuse me. And you're gonna be like, nah, I'm not gonna. You're gonna have to be like, I know this is rough. I know there's some things that I can't go ahead and control, and you get to a point where you should be like, I'm not gonna be holding on to certain things. Bro, if I lived in Cali, bro, there's 2 things I'm prepared for: either losing my stuff in an earthquake or losing my stuff in a fire.
But that's
not gonna be holding on to nothing.
Yeah, that you got to put in perspective. After you move. Like
if I can avoid the hood and I can avoid the gangs and I'm good. I'm all in LA and all this. I'm straight and I ain't. That's not something I gotta be like. Make sure you don't walk the wrong way. Make sure you don't talk nothing or say nothing to the wrong person. Make sure you're good and grateful and gracious on it. And that's all I gotta worry about, dudes. It's an earthquake because the earthquake's scary as hell.
I ain't going.
Yeah, man, if I have to do that, I'd be like, all right, bro. If I ain't got to do that, and I'd be like, all right, that's the only 2 things I'm gonna be worried about, kid. That's the only 2 things, bro. That's it, man. It's a place that a natural disaster is gonna happen.
That is true, and that's when you move about in this world. That's what you got to take in perspective: flooding,
yes, sir.
Earthquakes.
We all want to move someplace warm and beautiful, but you know what they all have in common? Hurricanes. Think we're not going to be prepared for one of those, or have to go ahead and be like, Nick, when it's time to go, bro, it's time to go. I ain't getting caught in nothing like that.
One of the first questions I asked when I first was, does this place flood? You know what I mean? Does this place have any type of flooding, any which way, where, how, from the roads to the houses? Oh no, y'all, you good over here. You know what I mean? And so far, so good. And I'm blessed for that, because that's one thing I was worried about, because since I'm in the East Coast, I ain't worried about no earthquake like that. But we did have an earthquake since I've been here. That is crazy. You know what I mean? So
just a couple of big joints moving into the neighborhood. That's all.
They got a couple out here moving. Yeah, I won't take that past go. But
and a couple of her friends.
But one thing that I should have asked, and one thing I never put in perspective, was the Army base. I'm next to I'm not too far. I'm like an hour and change away, 45 minutes away from one of the major eastern coast major bases out here, McCarthy or whatever the shit called out here. But That shit is big. That shit they do tests. They do bombing tests. They do beam sound barriers breaking and all of that shit. I mean, I don't hear it on my end pause, you know what I mean? But you on a ring cam community, you hear people like maybe like 20 minutes away from me saying, "Yo, did you hear that? Did you hear that? Yo, did you hear the sound boom?" Yo, I'm like, "Nah, bro." That's crazy. But I do see military. I like
So we don't worry about these things in the state of Georgia.
Yeah, okay, but you gotta worry about other things out there.
Yeah. There's other things I gotta be worried about that out there, huh?
You gotta worry about red trucks at nighttime with the wrong flag with the other people's flags on the back of it.
We're having some technical difficulty.
Yeah, okay. Don't say that
That's
now.
funny.
Ain't at you, bro. Cyber attack they about to give you, bro.
Yeah. Now they're coming for Uncle Jacky.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. But I don't that's just me, man. You have a point where fighting the fires is definitely hard as hell. I'm not saying they're not trying. I'm also not saying, it's not, they're not doing their best or whatever. It just pains me to hear, like when we hear states like that where they known for certain things like that happening, and there's still not a way
Yeah.
we can go ahead and go combat some of these things,
I mean, but yeah, you're right. But I mean, again, you said it best. It should be put into place regardless, because you know that happens there.
Bro, all the technology we got, bro, we ain't got a water bomb yet, bro, or something. We ain't got something that's like, besides a helicopter and a giant bucket, like we ain't got.
That's what I was about to say. Like
Bro,
there's
like
a helicopter and a plane, but winds is there, or that.
you're right. That's why I'm saying fighting the fire is also a different story. I don't know the weather over there. They said it's super windy over there, and fire loves air, bro. Anytime that just goes off, that's how I'm hearing. What I've read so far, that's how most of these things sparked off. Everything's dry, couple embers fly off,
and
poof,
it's not
and
a
it's
couple.
over.
Well, it looked like one of the movies that Tom Cruise played in, the robot thing that when the aliens were taking over, like the fires is burning and you just see the ambulance going down the road like that shit's part of the fucking street, bro. Like, and I was looking at the shit and then you see cars going past, cars is blowing the amber as they going past, they blowing the amber to the direction where they going. So I'm like, it's hard, bro. It's hard and it's crazy for them people out there.
That's one of my. Fire is a gigantic fear, man. Like I understand I have certain things with water, and but I can negate being around some water and go ahead and go through that. Fires is you could just be a random casualty, man, and it just engulfs your whole home. Your home is gone. Your neighborhood is gone. You know what I'm saying? The whole park behind your house is gone, and it takes out everything.
Yeah.
And my heart and my prayers go out to the people of California, and I hope they can find a way back from this again, because it sucks.
Yeah, I guess that like you put into perspective for me. I mean I didn't put into perspective that these people, when you out there, you already know the consequences of what you're facing.
Yeah.
So fires is entailing where you living at. So you got to prepare yourself, and then like the crying or the chances of you losing everything is a possibility. You know what I mean? It's a 50-50 chance. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
I mean, but watching these people, crying and coming back to nothing, is like I'm putting myself from the East Coast, putting myself.
Oh no, that's definitely heartbreaking. That's definitely, you got to rebuild and you got to restart, and nobody should have to go through something like that. But I hate to be, a pessimist, I guess, and like go with the negativity here and be like, bro, this is a learning situation. Now you know better. Now you know better. Now you know to prepare better. Now you know to go ahead and go to a better place, go to a better area, or find a way to go do something, or find a way to save your valuables, or understand that your life is more important than, you know, mediocre things that you spend a couple dollars on. I also don't want to sound like an evil person. You know, I'd be pretty beat up if something like that was to go ahead and go happen to me. Wouldn't really know what to go ahead and what really to do next. I know that must be everybody's pain on that much.
Yeah. I mean, it is. What up? What up, champ? Appreciate you for stopping by. Hopefully, you good out there traveling the icy roads out there. Seen that accident that you put up there, have you know what I mean? Glad you safe out there. But yeah, man. I mean, you would think that it's a little bit better with the weather, you know, being cold, and we just had this ice that it wouldn't burn, or we have water. But it is what it
Well,
is.
remember, their weather's way different than ours, man. We getting all this brick ice cold out there. They don't really get a lot of this cold. They just pick up on the winds and it gets a little cooler. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of temperature changes, but ain't no ice and snow and all this other stuff that be going on out there. That's why it's so dry out there.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I did say snow for California, right? Like an asshole.
No, but they do get some places does get snow. You go up to what is it, Aspen or that's Colorado. You go up, you know, further north, go up, keep going all the way up there. They do get different weather out there. It's just not where these fires are to think they about to get a, you know, any type of good weather. They're gonna go do that.
That's facts. That's facts. Yeah, man. New York news. Well, I heard according to what the news is, the latest update for about half an hour ago before we started the show, it was a death toll of 5. It went.
I still take that.
Yeah.
I still take that. I still, unfortunately, I'm sorry for those 5 people, but I'll still take that. That's the only plus minus for me, bro. It's like it wasn't a random occurrence and people didn't get a chance to go ahead and go away or get a chance to get out and go do what they had to go do. Nah, man. They at least prepared in response to go ahead and do people's lives, you know, and make sure they didn't have a mass casualty towards this fire. I'm in Indiana. Oh shit.
You be all over the place,
You
bro.
about to get the snow.
You be all over the place. But yeah, you be safe out there traveling, man.
The truck driver.
I was gonna say, I'm assuming that has to be like a truck driving person or something like that. That more power to you guys, man.
Mm-hmm.
F is national.
Being on that road for so long is difficult at times. You know what I mean? People think it's easy, but doing that shit on a constant basis, yeah, it just gets frustrating. Like you deal with different fucking attitudes and people, you know, type of shit. You headed to New York, okay, go to BK, stop by Brooklyn. I ain't.
No, I know a few truck drivers. I know people who have been truck drivers, and they always say the same shit. It's definitely something people like to talk about, but I have no idea what they talking about, man. Because that shit is not easy, man.
Hell no.
That shit is not easy, dogs. I give it up to dudes who like to go ahead and be on a 60, 80 hour ride and be like, nah, we good, man. We good, we're riding through.
Driving for 10 hours a day. Like, you crazy?
There's a
I mean,
reason why there's so many regulations towards those people too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They can't drive for more than 10 hours anymore. So, but even driving for 10 hours, bro, if you ain't never hit the road by yourself, or period, driving for 10 hours is a long time to be sitting
Yeah.
on your ass.
and it's different when you on someone else's schedule. You know what I mean? You're in a time frame that you gotta, you know, drop
Yeah.
off at a third.
And the longest I've ever driven was 6 hours.
Nah,
And that's like, yo.
I do the New York and Southern trip a lot. Well, I did before. Haven't done it in a while, but
I've driven and made my trips to Florida. That bitch is not fun.
mm-hmm.
No, it's
I've
not.
driven to South Carolina first. and was thinking, oh, this is there's no way. There's no I cannot be on the road and be doing all this shit. I don't have it in me on there. And to do Florida, I was like, nah, never again, dogs. Never again. And if I was by myself, oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I did 6 by myself.
Hell yeah, bro. More power to you, my brother. I hope you get to enjoy. I hope you riding back, listening to this, and get to enjoy yourself, man. You definitely braver than me, my boy. I give it up. I give both. You know what it is, man? My attention span is that of a weasel, dog. I ain't got nothing I want. What's that over there? I can't be on there and go do that.
Yeah, 10 hours is a long time to be on the road. That's a long time to do anything.
Yeah.
But 10 hours, I know before the dispatch used to try to push them guys before they made regulations. Like, go ahead, just open the window, man. Go ahead, another hour, another 2 hours. Like, man, are you crazy?
We can make it you right there. Don't worry about it.
Start hallucinating and shit. Start seeing shit ain't there, or you start having those lucid dreams and you driving in your dream, but you really sleep. Like, nah, B.
My man said I done parked up for the night. I don't drive during the night. I don't play with that black ice. Yep. Certain shit you gotta.
Oh man, see what I'm talking about?
With certain shit, you gotta like I said, you driving a truck.
Big brain. Didn't even think about that.
Yep, you gotta think with the trucks. You're like, nah, this ain't a car. This ain't me driving. I can pull it over to the rest stop. You know what I mean? There's regulation and rules to this shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
Crazy. But yeah, let me ask y'all a question, man. What do y'all think about Canada being the 51st?
Stop it.
Stop it. Get the fuck out of here.
Y'all need to tell y'all boys something. Y'all better tell y'all boys something, bro, because he is wilding right now. He is wilding. That makes no sense. How we 98, 93, 98 trillion in debt? And we thinking, yeah, we're gonna buy that shit right up there. I like that. You see that shit right up there? I like that. That shit right there.
No. Okay, Greenland, he's talking about buying. He want to buy Greenland, but Greenland not for
sale. Bro, we can't buy nothing. We can't steal nothing. We can't take nothing.
The man trying to take Canada, bro. He's trying to annex Canada, bro. Like Putin did to the Crimson, man, bro. Like it's crazy,
bro.
Excuse me, Crimea.
Canadians do not fuck with us, bro.
So you want to take us?
And you know what's worse? Canada is way worse than over here, dogs.
I doubt it.
And what? Bro, there's a reason why Trudeau's stepping down. I don't know if you know that. There's a reason why he stepped down and he's resigning, dogs. Trust me. Justin Trudeau?
The
Prime Minister?
Over there.
Oh, because they got him scared because he went to a puffy party. That's about nothing, bro.
Nah.
That ain't about nothing.
Nah, he done fucked up a whole lot more over there than just going to one of them little parties, dogs. Everybody hates you over there, dogs. Everybody has a problem with you. Everybody. It's bad. It's the socialism, the censorship and all the other craziness that's out there, dogs, bro. I don't want Canada. They can stay up there, bro.
Yeah, Canada is like too much. There's too much going on up in that direction. Like it's too cold. Leave that shit alone.
There's a little country right now, or a little island right now, floating that all these white people want to throw money in, but don't want to save. They don't want to help out the island. You want to go ahead and go make a 51st, bro? As much as my people might hate against it, son, go ahead and go take Puerto Rico already before you take anything else, man.
That's where I thought you was going.
We could use the help, dogs. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, all my people who want independence and they want to go ahead and have their freedom and go do that, bro. We need the help, dogs. We're already losing the war, bro. They're already buying everything up. They're already pushing everybody around. They're already slowly but effectively going ahead and getting their tax exempts. Like, bro, just let it go. Just let it go. If not, we all gonna be sequestered. It's gonna be like the Bronx or Harlem before, you know, before all the white boys came all the way over here and made it gentrified, bro. It's gonna be the same thing. We're gonna get packed up, we're gonna get pushed out, and sooner or later we're gonna be like, you know what, we don't want to be here no more. We're gonna lose the island as it is.
Tell you, they trying to price out New Yorkers now, bro. Any which way for them that they can. You know what I mean? Like I said, it ain't just about, you know, they charging a fee, you know, for you going lower than 60. Now they fucking with cars that you tell you your car, your license plates wasn't legible. It had scratches on it from 'cause you had that shit for 30 years.
All right, but that's fair. You own a car. I'm sorry, I'm not on your side. Not on your side. The one thing I'm going to tell you is that I'm not. If your license plate, or if you're trying to catch on, or trying to catch the come up, so you're trying to get the fare, trying to beat the system, and trying to go do that, bro. If I ain't being the system, you ain't being the system. I'm sorry. You need to go ahead and just be like, all right. At least have your license plates clear. Because I know you ain't the one complaining when you get into an accident and registrations ain't clear, IDs ain't clear, or any of their license plates are clear. You're going to be the first person to go ahead and be like, nah, we need to go ahead and nah. I need all of that. I need a... Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Don't argue with me about plates. I don't have friends.
But no,
I had a homie telling me he was hitting the New Jersey Turnpike and he was catching them for buttloads, dogs, and I was out taking it. I was like, yo, bro, all right, cool. You think that shit not packing up? You think that shit not gonna add on? Cool. You think you're not making it hard for any other gray sedan or whatever the case may be coming down that road? All right, cool. And that's when it first started. You know what they started doing? Ticketing people at they crib. They going, all right, we found you. We found this is that. We know this is this car. We know what it is going on there. We're going to send the thing over there. And when they did, they find you, and they go ahead and suspend your license. And as soon as you jump right back on the road, boop, boop, pull over. Let me get that car. Walk home.
Yep.
So, sorry, guys. I'm not on there. But with that being said, I am definitely on your side with this congestion pricing shit. Because what the fuck? But we argued this before. We didn't understand it before. I don't understand. I don't know where any of this money is about to go. What is all this extra money gonna go into the MTA where they had legitimately one of their worst fucking years? Like
MTA mismanagement money for years, bro. Their money,
bro, they made like 19 billion or some shit like that. They made a killing this year or something over that and did nothing. We covered more stories. We covered more fucking stories on crime on the fucking trains than we did anything positive in the MTA.
Not only that, but I know for sure, like the workers, you know, don't be at work when they supposed to be. You know what I mean? And this
Bro,
is
the workers are already done for. You know when they stop going ahead and caring about anything when it has to do with the MTA or caring about their jobs, bro? It's right when booth workers got taken out. When you took out booth workers and you took out people from the stations and you went, oh, don't worry about it. The station can run on just these little ATM machines and everything's gonna be good. That's when they was like, "Word, you're gonna stop paying me money from over here? Why? We don't need you to sell any Metro cards. We don't need you to go do that." Little do they know, 9/10 of their fucking job is sitting in that booth is scaring people from thinking, you know what? Let me not do something right here because this person's right there.
Yep, or somebody right there to call the police.
This person in the booth has a button. They got a safety button that they can go ahead and go press, boop, and I can go ahead and go do that. I'm not saying you're going to stop fare evasion because it didn't matter to certain people. I know it didn't matter to me when I was young if there was somebody in the booth. It'll take you longer to come out or press that button and catch me going onto the train before anything else. But I know for a fact that something's there. If I know somebody's in that booth, ain't nothing happening on there. Ain't no happening on when I'm next to that.
Yep.
Who's going to be stupid enough to go ahead and go do that? Knowing that booth is all hooked up? Nah. But you took that out. You took that out. You started doing that. You started fucking people on there. You started going ahead and firing your last workers. You know what I'm saying? Last one hired, first one fired. I know that for a fact because my step pops went through that. He was a MTA bus driver and he went through shit like that and he had to get transferred around and shuffled around in the decks and he was like, bro, I can't do this no more. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Don't do that. I don't. There's a lot of things we could have did. There's a lot of things we we could have used some of this money for. There's a lot of shit, and we covered more stories here about starting just from maybe it's a mental health crisis we might be going on over here. We might be going through something like that to everything we going through now.
CeeLo, what up?
You kidding me, bro?
Diamond was good.
You silly. Why you over there talking about pops like that, Don?
Yeah, she understands. She knows. She knows.
Hey,
But that's
yo,
the funny
Diamond,
but that's part of the shit, bro. Like it don't you make all this money, you make all these cuts, and yet what? A couple of stations got a couple elevators and a couple stations got revamps. You know what stations didn't get no revamps? None of them in the hood. None of them in the hood. What we did, expanded the Q train. For what? For the Blanquitos to make it a 96th Street safer? So they can go ahead and have more spots to go ahead and go chill out on?
Yo, that shit is fun. You know what's funny? When I jump on the rails in the morning, it's you either going to North Springs or Doraville. Doraville is Mexico, and what's the name? What's the other one? I forgot what the fuck I just said. What's the last? North Springs is let's say America. It's the Caucasus Mountains. There we go. I automatically know to jump on the fucking North Springs train because I know it's gonna move first. If both of them are there, I automatically, even if it comes through second, it will leave first. So I'm jumping on that red train, I'm leaving that gold one alone. And if you're from Atlanta, or if you know about Atlanta, you know I'm telling the truth.
But that's
I'm telling the truth. Not truth.
That's pretty much what it is. It would be from here. Is why I take the green lines, why I take the blue lines, why I go through Harlem when you can go ahead and go through the gentrified Spanish Harlem where it's a little safer and you got a little more time to go ahead and go do something than anywhere else. Bro, if you go to 125th, bro, you won't understand nothing. You go to 25th, bro, everything coming down. I'm waiting for them to finish up 2nd Avenue, bro. So many empty businesses, so many empty spots going all the way up to 125th, bro. It's over. It's over. And all of that for what? The congestion pricing, the stuff with the cars for what? I know people who live downtown now who are stressed like, yo, bro, like if I move my car to go to work, I'm gonna pay more money than I'm getting paid, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm making more money. I'm taking more money here than I do in the hour that I make at work. What the fuck?
You gotta think about it. It's $9, I believe it is, right? So if it's $9 and minimum
$9.13 to get back in. Pause.
If it's $15 for minimum wage job, you gotta work at least an hour, over a half, over. You know what I mean?
You have to. You can't beat the hours to go ahead and be the and do the nighttime shit unless you move your car and then you're walking home or you're doing something stupid. Like it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me.
Wait, let me answer. Hey, Bronzebird, the colors are in Atlanta. We're not talking about the colors in wasn't talking about the colors in New York City because they don't go by color. But yeah, Atlanta is 4 colors, and they basically go in the same direction for the most part.
I think you cringe because you probably played PlayStation games where they had them train rail stimulation that had red, blue. Yo, it's just crazy how. I mean, but it's more functional for people, by colors. I mean, instead of numbers as well.
Yeah, I ain't doing all the A, B, C, D, E, F, G joints. What colors we talking about over here? What the blue lines, the red lines, the green lines, the yellow lines? All right, we good. I know where I'm going. I ain't going nowhere else, so I'm good.
Yeah.
Man, listen. The fun shit be showing somebody a New York subway map that's originally from here. I'm like, here, look at this map. Look at y'all map. Take a good look at y'all map. It just looks like a upside down T, you know, a little cross.
Pretty much a
And then I'm like,
regular
here,
dog.
look at a real map.
Mm-hmm.
This is a real map. This is why Grand Theft Auto is easy to people in New York when you're driving around. Because we've been reading maps since we were little.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Oh, no, you good, Bronze. You good. It's all good. Yeah, that's a fact, though, B. I mean,
I hear
and
it.
it's like, once you speaking on transit still, I apologize for if I'm changing the subject. When you come from New York and you get used to that, oh, I missed one, catch another one. Oh, I missed two, catch another one. You can't do that anywhere else. I don't believe. I don't believe you can do that anywhere. Because if you miss it, you're fucked up. That's a fact. Like, you gotta wait 15, at the very minimum, 15 minutes. And if it's rush hour, you might be lucky. And it might come through in 10. But otherwise, that's like, wow.
Well, I haven't heard about the Jersey pricing, but they going up in pricing every year on the tolls out here.
Time to start moving to Connecticut.
The bridges is going up as well, going towards Philly. So
Yo, that's the crazy part of being from New York and being close.
one
You
thing,
want to always kind of go back. Like, it's easy to go back. But now they making it so like, nah.
but one thing I can respect about these guys increasing prices out here, you know what I mean, is that you see the changes, you see the betterment, or where the money is going, type of thing. You know what I mean, or you see that, you know, that the highways is clean. You know, they you know, you see the improvement. You know what I mean, but in New York, you don't see it. MTA can't say they have been improving. You know what I mean? And not only that, but they would lose the money by the fare evasion people because they wasn't doing nothing about it. They didn't care. I mean,
Still late. Still not enough bus lines. To my peoples out in the Bronx and in Queens and in Brooklyn, there's still places where you gotta walk hell far to go get a spot. And then when you get there, you wait in a half an hour, 45 minutes, every bus. Still, dogs, like, it's crazy to me, bro. It'll never make any sense to me whatsoever where this money goes. Only time I ever see it is anytime you go downtown, you go anywhere to these little, you know, where the Blanquitos is, and you see the train stations. You go ahead and you see that shit, you see all the high-tech shit, you see all the new shit that's coming out on there. The fuck? Nobody needs all of that over there, bro.
That's where they start everything, though. You know that. If they do the hood, it's 125th. That's about it. They do 125th and then automatically start everything 86th Street and down.
Bro, it hasn't even, if I bring you to the train station right now, if I could teleport you right now, and I don't know when was the last time you came over here, but if I could teleport you to the train station,
a year and a half?
A year and a half, perfect. I transport you to the train station, bro. I show you the train station. You're gonna be like, I know exactly where I am without having to look at the sign. You're gonna look at the floor and the wall. You're gonna be like, oh, I know exactly what this is. I know exactly what that is. Ain't nothing changed, bro. Ain't nothing changed, Brody. There's nothing changed. As a matter of fact, excuse me, out of disrespect, the only thing that got a facelift so far, the only thing that got a facelift that was desperately needed was 104. That was it. And that's because shit was train station.
And the train street itself.
No, the street is absolutely trash. We won't talk about the actual outside. The outside is that's still the hood. It is never gonna change from there. The train station got the inside got a facelift. Like the stop itself, like they changed the tiles and they did something nice to it. It's nice, but
that's headed toward 96th Street though. Still,
not enough. You stopped right there.
I know.
You ain't do nothing else after that. because upstairs still running through there. That's bad. Fair evasion is still bad going on over there. 110th is still bad. 116th is getting worse. You should see all the drug addicts all up in there, going in, chilling over there, bro. I don't even take the train no more because of this shit, dogs. And this is what I don't understand.
Jay? Is that what you mean, Jay? Or you mean 103rd and Lex?
104th. 103rd, 104th is the same shit.
No, then.
All right.
Well,
The train station. 103rd, 104th, same shit.
No, because 104th is Queens.
No, Uptown.
Oh, no.
Uptown.
Green line. Guys, with Harlem. Sorry, man. This is over here. Harlem.
That's why I'm saying. That's why I kept saying 103rd. You mean 103rd?
Yeah, my fault.
Yeah, 103rd.
I'm always right there. It's always the same. You know what I mean?
Oh, the 6.
Yeah, the 6th line. There you go. See, Bronze is on it.
It's not gonna work, bro. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, the 6th line. Definitely the 6th line.
Yeah.
But it comes down to, again, what was said, that the MTA mismanaged their money that they receive.
Like sub and share, Bronze.
Have nobody that look over their financials. And when they did, it was also seen that they had 2 books. You know what I mean? You know, it's awful to have two different books. You know what I mean? And they also found a 3rd book when they did an investigation. So it's crazy.
I'm not surprised.
If they do an investigation now, what would they find? You know what I mean? So.
Well, I mean, I think, you know what it is to me too, bro, is that investment, because I've had a talk with somebody about this. I forgot his name. But we had a talk about it. He was like, yo, you know what? He brought to my attention. He was like, yo, you know where a lot of money went that I still haven't really seen a product of? I said, what's up? He was like, yo, what happened to them new trains we were supposed to get on the lines? Yo, weren't we all supposed to start, retiring all of the older models and start getting some of this shit on there? He was like, yo, bro, I take the blue lines, I take the ACs. They got a newer train, but they're not the new, the 1-path trains. Like I want to see some of those, and none of those came out. I was like, what the fuck?
Don't y'all still got the occasional burgundy train? Don't y'all still got burgundy trains on some lines?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I haven't seen them here, but I won't be surprised if one of them is still running somewhere.
I think I seen a burgundy train. I might be bugging.
I don't know. I don't personally, because I've only ride regular. The silver bullets. It's always on those trains. Yeah,
but it's the burgundy train.
The problem is that they're still old ass fucking trains.
They're supposed to be gone.
They them old ass. They still busted. Them trains still be hot as fuck. Shit still happens on the train. There's still no security on the train.
What it was.
What are we updating?
What it was, I heard that, like in that movie, somebody went to go auction, see what train and what model they was gonna get, and then they got approached by competition. It was like, yo, choose that model. So that fucked up the investigation and the purchase of the train, the new train that they supposed to have purchased. You know what I mean?
I didn't even look into that. And if any of that is 100%, that is fucking ridiculous.
But now you got the governor talking about she want to use and get the want to invest in getting a bullet train out there in New York from upstate to New York City.
Oh, you mean the high speed joints?
So that's what you're talking about now, yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing I don't understand, how we don't have another investment in, because it's something that can be done and can solve a whole lot of problems, bro. It can solve a whole lot of things, but I don't want to go into no future projects before the fucking past projects get finished. Whatever money you rigging up right now, whatever money you making, let's get rid of this past problem we have, bro. And beefing up some of these securities and some of these fucking train stations, getting people paid the way they need to get paid so they could go ahead and monitor the actual trains, the platforms, whatever it is we got to do from there, and then get better off from every other station.
I think that's what's going to happen. I think they're going to have a 24-hour monitor system to where they watching the train, and if anything, they radio into a
Oh,
car.
them new trains was all one tube, and I saw the setup for it. It's all one, and it has security cameras. They had everything set. Bro, I was like, this will be. It's annoying as hell. Am I gonna be? Is it gonna be hard to get used to the change? Maybe, but I would rather go ahead and be on a train where everybody feels safe and not just me, bro. I shouldn't feel like I don't believe nothing's gonna happen to me when anything can happen, and it's bound to go ahead and go be on there. On there, if we can combat some of those things, and we know people is always watching, we have that, and it's open up on there, and it's been proven to work effectively, bro. Come on, let's go do that. No more metal detectors on the train because that was ridiculous. See, that shit ain't go through.
Mm-hmm.
So we was talking. I don't know if you remember that shit. We was talking about that shit the last time.
Been going since the 2000, bro. The Redbirds was on the 7 line, man, at one point in time. Heavy, you know what I mean?
Yo, I know they was on the 2 and the 5.
Yeah, 2 and the 5 as well.
He's old. Don't mind him. He's old.
That's what I'm saying. I swore I thought I don't know. Maybe it was just a memory. It could have been just I could have been bugging. But I took the 2 and the 5 a lot while I was up there. I don't know. I could be bugging. Like I said, it could just be memory. Remembering the red joint, red bird, as they say.
Mandela effect on his ass. Pause. You know what I mean?
I know they existed. You ain't gonna tell me they ain't exist. I'm from New York for real. You ain't gonna pull that shit on me.
Niggas be like, we had a red train?
Shit, I remember the old turnstiles and tokens and shit.
Yeah, but I mean, you gotta understand, the security guards, they only contracted to watch the thing. You know what I mean? And if God forbid, sooner or later, there's going to be lawsuits against some dudes if they ever get into altercation with a passenger because they don't have no right. There's no policeman to detain nobody. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I have seen them let people in through the gate. You know what I mean, and all of that shit. So, but they getting paid. They're supposed to be there to making sure no one jumped the turnstile. But are you gonna put your life on the line for $15 an hour?
Hell nah.
A security guard to get paid.
The fact that you believe that they be getting $15 an hour is what you don't understand.
I mean,
isn't that minimum wage?
Than that, but they getting more than minimum, and they getting a hella ton of benefits on there. But it's not their job to go ahead and chase anybody to go ahead and stop them from doing that. Remember, it's just the presence alone, man. The presence alone is enough to at least combat or make people second guess things. If no one's there, then anybody can control and run everything on there.
They better be armed.
Yeah, I would second guess MTA worker that's in the booth than I would do with the Allied Security. And I say that because again, that's Allied Security. They be at their office, they be at places where, bro, you just did the work, man. Mind your business. Let me go through, and you're not MTA. There's no MTA badge on this shit. You know what I mean? And then they get
down here too, but they not shit. It ain't. Well, it is fair evasions down here, but it ain't. It's in certain places, just like New York. People walk through that gate, or people force their way through the doors.
And like I said, we respect the MTA because they got the microphone say, police, the guy with the red vest on, with the blue hat.
I was about to say that. I mean, I get it, but like I know more people who have been, who thought about it and seen them there.
And look,
like, I don't really want to go ahead and go do that one right now. You go ahead and let me do it quick, bro. He's not gonna come out.
After they gave the description of you turn back around like, nah, I must be cops downstairs. I'm not doing that shit. You fucking bitch. Fuck you. You know what I mean? And you go train.
Not getting caught up, dogs.
Yeah, facts, bro.
Listen to that, though. You hop in the train and end up going Friday, Saturday, Sunday, leaving Monday.
Oh, yeah.
For hopping the train.
That's fact.
That's back in the day. I think court do be opening on Sunday and Saturday at night for a little while.
Yo, Brownsburg. I think I know who you are, but I don't remember. The name who you are, man. Because you I know you familiar with the areas that I'm around. You know what I mean?
That's a
That's what
that's
the
a spot. You start
that's what
second guessing that.
the precinct is at. You know what I mean? The precinct on 145th side, and you go down to 146, 147. You could get
147, man. Stop getting these streets wrong, B.
bro.
147, B. Stop playing with me, man. You know it's 147. That's the train you used to take, B. Stop playing with the 146. What's Newmont was on 147, man. Stop playing, man. Stop playing, man.
That's mad funny.
You go down that you got hot away with it. But yeah, I mean, it's weird. It's different now. I mean, I don't know what
Shit,
it is.
161st too, bro. The precinct in 161st too.
I don't want to do none of that.
That's probably something they need to look into, putting more precincts in the, hot areas, the fire zones.
Nah, you know what? You know what I think what was going on with the crime in the train. There was less police patrolling the train.
We covered this, dogs.
Yeah,
We
let police patrol.
did this.
You
We
had
did this, and we came up with solutions, and they haven't even touched any of our solutions.
yeah.
They haven't done anything.
But you know what?
They
Now,
haven't done shit.
We spoke on this before too.
to be honest with you now, they got a good person head of the police department right now. You know what I mean? That chick,
That chick is cool.
that chick Tish, she gonna improve a lot of shit, bro. She's intelligent. You know what I mean?
She has to do a lot of work now because of how the last guy left. So this is how you got to keep up, and you got to
the
be like,
puppy dude, right?
Yeah.
No, that's the governor or mayor or something. That's the mayor.
Yeah.
My fault.
So I'm not
New York, just in case you don't know, Uncle Jacky, New York Police Department was going through a whole bunch of shit, bro. They was being accused for getting their manhood wet, for overtime, giving chicks overtime, bro. And it wasn't just one dude. He had the investigators at the IBA. What am I saying it right? Internal Affairs.
IB.
No, the
Internal
Affairs.
Internal Affairs Bureau. Yeah.
Internal Affairs Bureau do like on his take too, like, yo, hold that down. Anybody come to complain to you, don't worry about it. But that's to the side.
I believe it.
Oh, it's mad corruption going on in New York City with the police department.
Bro, it's New York, bro. It's always police corruption. What was that? The 81st? What was the joint in East New York, bro? Come on, man. We got. You said the what?
The 75, 75th.
Yeah, the 75th. Shit, when they do documentaries and they mention, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. There's always some police shit in New York City. It just changes precincts and changes boroughs, but it's always going to be police corruption. And it was even worse back in the day because it could go unchecked for a longer period of time.
Yeah, but now we have regulations now. As you can see, that's why people are getting caught. But like I said before, we had a chat on this. And the one of our chats, we mentioned the main thing. And we mentioned what we all agreed on. As much as we don't like it, it would be nice if we had more of MTA police. Let's get them transit bureaus back up. Let's go ahead and have these people whose only job is to be in the tunnels, dogs.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
like we got job. Down here. We got a straight up MARTA police.
You don't go outside unless you're getting lunch. Don't go outside. Don't. Your job is if there's an emergency upstairs and you gotta go ahead and go do. But no, you are patrolling the subways. Patrol the subway stations. Patrol everything you got from there. These are your subway stations. Make sure you man them every half an hour, 45 minutes. You hit them. Whatever plan you can do. I don't know how police work. So it's like we said that we all agreed we should go ahead and go have them. Why hasn't a division been made to go ahead and or portray whatever money you have to go ahead and get people or whatever the case may be, the volunteers or however you put it for the manpower to get this shit started? I don't get it.
Yeah, like I said before, like last time, like you got to really be careful because it's MARTA police either in the and MARTA's the transit system that we run that runs in Atlanta or through Atlanta, And you really gotta. Well, I don't
And
know. I've been a good boy, so I don't know how it works down here. But you gotta be careful.
They have transit police. They have MTA police. They have the people who do like the bridges and the tunnels and the tolls and shit like that. They have those cops. I think that's what they are. MTA police or toll police. They have those things. They have the division for something. Like I don't get it. I don't understand. If there's enough people, if we got enough people to send off to other countries to teach cops to go ahead and be better, I don't understand why we're not doing that over here, bro, and going ahead and making something safe.
Exactly.
That's facts. That's facts. Yeah, we going into the hour. Y'all already know how it is. I don't know what time frame y'all guys is on.
Oh no, I'm cooling right now.
And shit.
Straight up.
All right, so we good until then. Let us know when you're ready to go off. Then we can end the show. But yeah, we are still out here. Got an extra hour, extra couple of minutes of us. Lucky y'all. Yeah, CeeLo, MTA. And you rather cops on the subway. I'd rather cops on the subway too.
Bro, you never hear the three of us agree, especially on police. Besides this, dogs, you will never, ever, 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 ever have us agree. And unitedly, we up, hands down, will go ahead and put all of our qualms away and put all the bullshit we have ever said or gone ahead and done for police just to go ahead and back up this plan, bro. Like, this is a plan that it'd be like, all right, bro, I'll accept that. Y'all, I don't really like when why? Why don't you like when police are? You know, when I ride the train with police, you know what happens? I make it to my stop. You know what happens when they're not there? I gotta look around and make sure that I can make it to my stop. I'd rather that, bro. I'd rather that, bro. I don't care. I'm not doing nothing dumb enough to go there.
What I'm about to show you. I don't know what line it is, but give me the whole screen, bro.
I got you. Pause.
Just wait.
That's 125th. Oh, she'll get kicked. She'll get kicked. I seen this shit. Yeah.
Come on, don't make me laugh.
Oh,
yo, yeah, I seen that,
bro.
Yo,
we're gonna have a chat.
She's still holding on to the water.
It was real. Shit was real.
You definitely getting reprimanded back in the house. You definitely, when you come in for checkup, you definitely getting reprimanded because that's some bullshit. That's
yo, he kicked the shit out
but
of
that's
her, bro.
shit that I have a problem with, bro, because I guarantee you train these officers to only deal with something ridiculous or something small in the street. You're sending out some of these rookies and some of these people who don't need to. No. We need transit police who understands that this is not going to be easy. We need this done quick. They should have hog-tied them, bam, hit them and just get out. Right then and there. Especially on 25th, bro. Oh my God. On that train platform, it's always hectic somewhere over there, bro.
Yo, it's crazy on 125th, bro. Like,
but this is why I'm arguing. That's why I said they did all of this on purpose. If you want to throw your hat on for Thursday, if you want to throw it on early, you want to throw it on. The whole reason all this shit is going on is to fuck up people wanting to go ahead and take the train stations when they do that on this side. Everything in Harlem is all them train stations is all getting worse until they go ahead and finish this line on second. They're gonna go, yo, we're gonna dedicate this, and then all the money is gonna pour into these communities from that, and they're gonna move all these white people up to follow up all these lines and clean all that shit up. Tell you, bro.
Yeah.
Everything's getting a facelift up there just for this line, bro. Everything's getting a facelift. Everything's changing up over there to go do that.
You know, go home and say you got spotted kicking traffic.
Yo, let alone to the crib. I don't even give a fuck. To the crib is definitely. I'm at the house when you go into precincts and you go in there and it's time to clock out. And it's time to go. Yeah, let me go ahead and go talk to you for a second over here. Let me. Sergeant got to speak to you. Close the door behind you, please, because we gotta.
You know you went viral.
Video? We saw
you
this
fucked
shit.
up, right?
You know
you done fucked up, right?
you know you gotta yeah, I don't know if this job is suitable for you, my boy, because I don't know.
Yo, both of them, cause yo, how you as the cop that got him his top piece, like you ain't really trying to restrain him and stuff like that. And you seen that you was with a female, so you supposed to took charge of that situation. But yeah, bro, she had the water still on her. She got kicked with the water. She got to the track.
I'm sitting here like
the water first on top of. Come on now.
That's why I'm there sitting there like you never send a woman to do a man's job.
Like, you know me.
Once you
not
see the kick to the face, you should have switched places with her. Because you already had his hand. You had him subdued already. Just switch places now.
100%. Like I don't like to bark up this tree, and I don't like to go ahead and piss off that side of the audience. But I'm 100% with you, bro. I don't want an lady officer putting her life on the line, especially on the train. God forbid this woman would have hit that rail, bro.
What if the train was coming?
Train was coming, you know what I mean? But that first kick that stunned her, you know what I mean? That put her back in place.
Right. That's a good point. As soon as that stun kick would have came out, I'd have been like, oh shit, I gotta either move this dude or we're gonna have to switch up. Yo, come here and stand, throw all your weight right on top of there. We'll pull him to the side, we'll do something, figure it out. But
yeah. Dang. Because that stun kick put it right back in place. She was
that's Sparta kick. He said Sparta kick to the chest.
That's not gonna happen, dude. You know, people who's like that not gonna suffer as people who are trained to go ahead and be in the trains and know, especially on 125th, you get the people and look, bro, this is no joke. If you got to tie people up, we got to go ahead and get them and escort them straight into the precinct we got built up in here. Like Jacky said.
Yo, you know what's funny? You don't gotta show them. You don't even got to show them videos from in the precinct. You just say, "Hey, go on YouTube and look this up. This is why you don't do this."
Mm-hmm.
You can literally take a cop out and teach them off of YouTube videos. The rookies, like, see her Sparta kick, bang.
What not to do in the matches? That shit is fucking poor girl. Poor girl.
It is what it is. I mean, when you want to do that, then you got to be ready for that.
Her kid's gonna see that growing up, bro.
Oh boy, I'm cracking jokes next time I get an ass whooping. I'm cracking jokes.
I'm stretching and shit.
You can whoop me, but you couldn't hold me down, but you couldn't hold that man down that kicked you in your chest. Huh? Yeah. Do what you must.
From the ground, too. That's just ridiculous.
Do what you must, mother.
You already know. Yeah, man.
Oh my gosh. She could have went out so bad. She still went out bad, but it could have been much worse.
Been much worse. She could have touched the third rail. She could have got hit by a train. The other train just came in. You know what I mean? Like,
but I don't believe the third rail is effective until the train is coming. Or within a certain distance.
Within a certain distance.
Dogs.
No, you can. It just has to be a certain distance away.
I ain't taking no risk.
I wouldn't either. I'm not crazy. I mean, I do stupid shit, but I ain't, you know what I mean?
That's why I don't fuck with niggas that like to go ahead and go do that. That's why I don't. As a matter of fact, I just had a talk with my moms the other day, and we brought up, I forgot, my wife completely reminded me of when, as a matter of fact, we was on 125th, and this lady was on her phone, and her son was running, playing back and forth, and getting real close to the edge. And I was like, I gotta move, bro. I gotta move because ain't nobody else gonna pay attention. I'm the biggest man that's here. They're gonna try to think I'm gonna save this little boy, and I'm gonna be like, are you kidding me right now? Are you fucking kidding me right now? I watched the whole, it was like a movie, bro. I was like, no, I'm not. No. So for me to be on there, if I'm arresting somebody, we doing some shit on there, and that's fuck that. I'm also whooping his ass. I'm not gonna hold you.
Yeah.
I'm also whooping his.
Yeah,
I'm getting back
That's
up.
probably the least of his worries with that.
Oh, I'm breaking something.
you ain't listening while you at the on a platform. That's crazy. I like wild boy shit. Like my kid.
But that's what I'm talking about. Like some of the shit that go on the stations, bro. And we should have something by now. There's no reason we should have more footage of bad shit happening on the trains than good shit.
Yeah, like you look at China. I think it's China or Japan or whatever. They got they got the glass and shit like that. The train going within the bubble, I believe, type of shit. Like it's different, bro. Like it's a lot of safety protocols elsewhere, and you know,
To save yourself, you better say Asia.
Asia, yeah.
No man,
You better say somewhere in Asia.
Yeah.
he's right. It's places like that. He's absolutely right. Either or.
Probably both places that got it. Or
We can learn from other places, and they have shit that's set up, but you can argue that also comes with a respect factor and, how people treat each other over there and how law works over there as well.
I mean, you know what it is too is like everything is not. It's competition out there and things is businesses, but everything ain't about that. You know what I mean? Like you said, there's loyalty. There's
Brotherhood.
honesty.
When does
I mean,
human safety start to become a business?
no, it shouldn't. It shouldn't. But if you look at how the manufacturers of cars was coming at one point in time, you can't tell me that you can't put the safety that you have inside of a Benz or safety that you have inside of a high luxury car that you can't put in a low end car. You know what I mean? And still charge the same prices. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there is a business of safety protocols for humans out here in America, but it shouldn't be, you know what I mean? And it may not be labeled, in bright neon lights, but it is.
Yeah. We got to figure it out, man. We gotta figure it out. And I'm wondering, did you guys? I wish I had the video. If I had the video, I'll share it with you guys. Did you guys? Because we mentioned the congestion pressure. Did you see some of the? Did you see some of the people celebrating this shit and
Yeah,
drinking champagne?
the crowd outside. I'm sitting there like, what the fuck?
Yo,
That's not cool.
I saw that and was crying tears, my niggas. Like tears, like literal tears. I was like, "Are y'all dead ass right now? Are y'all
Stupid
dead
or dumb?
serious? Like, bro? You have no idea some of the things that you started. You have no idea some of the ramifications this is gonna cause and some of the outrage this is gonna start, bro. Like, this is insane. I wonder where all of this money is gonna go to, too, man.
But
I wonder what they're planning on with all of this.
Wait, hold on.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. Let me get a solo after you finish.
No, go ahead. I got you right now. Ready?
All right. Oh shit! I guess I wasn't.
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
So the bridges is money as well.
Everything.
Everything
to move everywhere.
So the bridges is money because it's in Lower Manhattan.
Yep.
Williamsburg. Yeah, that goes to Lower Manhattan. And
Everything
what is it?
going into Lower Manhattan.
Right? I don't even know the Hugh Carey tunnel.
So what's crazy is that if I'm going uptown and if I don't go up to 59th Street, then I ain't gonna be good without paying a toll. Ed Koch, you have to pay a toll, but that's when you get off the exit.
Gotta pay everywhere, bro.
That's
You gotta pay everywhere to drive now.
That's
They're
crazy.
not making it like
Everything,
down
bro.
south or nowhere where they got all of these long highways and everything. Where you get like a quarter, 50 cents, 75, $1 toll here and there, you
Well,
get hit with that. But nah, you want to go ahead and go do all of this shit.
is New York on the first one on this? I believe it.
If I'm not mistaken, yes. If I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken, I don't know anybody who's done something this ridiculous. But I've also not done any background research into go ahead and go do that.
I mean, England has done it with the with what they got going on over there in that ring type of shit. You know what I mean? The iron ring, or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
I mean,
And Los Angeles and California usually have like emissions and emissions police and shit like that. And they always have you can't drive a certain type of car or you can't drive certain types of shit. And there must be certain restrictions and shit like that over there.
I mean, only way other states I think will probably do something like that if there's congestion inside the.
Every city's gonna do something like this, bro. Every city, right? Bro, think about it. If they make money, if they make enough money to go do this, and they go, and on top of this, because what they're shooting for is to get people to stop driving more. They want less cars driving, and they want more people taking more public transportation.
But for other
If
states,
both of those things work,
if other states don't have the public transportation going like that, you know what I mean? Like
this
only
will be the money and the funding they need in order to go ahead and better it off. That's the argument that they'll use, even though we know because we live around here, we know what the hell's going on. It's all they doing besides subway expansions. It doesn't do anything else, bro. It's still unsafe to take the trains. They still late. The buses still suck. There's still not enough lines out there for people to go ahead and go get from point A to point B. There's still people who have to take two buses to a train. Like it's crazy. But if they spin all of this in a positive, which they always will, they'll spin it and they'll find a way to go ahead and be like, look, this is why we're doing it, and go ahead and start the increase from there. Every year, 2 years, 3 years, a quarter, you know what I'm saying? Here and there, Easy Pass gets another hit for that, whatever your shit is there. Then they'll start doing more for like, oh, if you drive a 2-door car versus a 4-door, if you drive a smart car or an electric car versus a regular car, you do all of this shit, and there's gonna be prices all for that, man.
it's just crazy.
We talked about it. It's enough to make somebody just go, you know what, bro? I don't want to take this no more, and you up and leave. Now it's not. It's becoming more than just a luxury to live in New York.
It is.
You know, it's before it was. You can be anybody and everybody to go ahead and live in New York. Now it's you got to be the top of the top, and it's taking over everywhere. Yep. Everything. I already argued that too. Price of the trains and all of this going up. As soon as they phased out the Metro card, they go ahead and go start secretly and small going ahead and making it $3, $3.25, $4, $5. And that's why all these other shits that people selling cards and people selling rides and people opening the doors of more evasion to go ahead and go on there. Like, bro, nobody gonna want to go do that. Or everywhere's gonna become like Brooklyn, or them $2 cabs gonna start taking over, and everybody's gonna start getting on those. They're gonna start taking over and popping up everywhere. $2 cabs. Jump in the van and go ahead and go drive you point A to point B. Fuck it, the trains are too expensive for you. I got you. Don't worry about it. I drop you off same stops.
Yep. Crazy. More crazy.
$3, $2.50.
I see you.
So, yeah. All right, though, guys. I think that's it for me. Definitely gonna have to holla at y'all next week.
All right, Brody. Appreciate you as always. You already know.
If you guys are ready, this has been fun. Sorry for the hiatus.
Hold it down, bro.
You already know it's fucking holiday time, bro. New Year.
You guys definitely enjoy. Send your love out to your families. Thank you guys. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.
Peace, brother. Be easy, man.
Man.
Yeah, man. But that's what it is. They going. Hopefully, we see some changes out there in New York with safety in the subways, as well as
Be good,
services.
Diamond.
Yeah, appreciate Diamonds. You already know. Happy New Year to you as well. So yeah, it just crazy how they just do it on there, and they did that before Trump got in the office, because I think Trump was going to try to, not have that, process being in place. But we see what happens when that happens. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that turnover. I want to see what's going on.
You got to show it at 8:30, right?
I don't know.
Oh man. Yo, check got a show tomorrow.
Yes.
What time is the show tomorrow?
The show tomorrow is tomorrow at 8:30, and it's called So a Democrat, a Republican, and an Independent Walk into a Bar. So check it out. It's basically news updates, a little bit of conspiracy, but it'll just be three intellectual dudes from different political beliefs with different political beliefs speaking. All of it. Sometimes, we share, the same kind of shit too, but it's just that's the premise basically.
You know the question I was asked today. I want to remember the question right.
What's that?
Do I think a Republican could agree on a Democrat type of law or not law, but maybe some
Well,
type of
policy.
policy? Yes, yeah.
Yeah, of course. That shit is. It's things that it's things that I believe in, and Doc won't, and moves will,
No, no,
or
no,
some
no,
sort of
no,
combination, and we're
no.
all from different, I guess, political affiliations. I guess that's what you're saying.
But we as human beings, you know what I mean? We as the ground people, yeah, we could agree on certain things, you know what I mean? And a lot of things we could agree on. I don't agree with certain things, but we would come to a common ground of sense of shit, you know what I mean? But I mean, like hardcore senators that got to make these political decisions. You know what I mean? A lot of them don't vote against party lines. You know what I mean? You may have one or two stray that that their political affiliation will be like, yo, why you voted against us? You know what I mean? So I answered the question like, really, no, they don't go against political lines. You know what I mean? But common folks, yes. But then you got some hardcore people that's in a red state that you cannot say that any policies that a Democrat moved was good. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And it goes to the logic of the fact of how people still believe that Michelle Obama have a penis. You know what I mean? So it just wild of the theories that people will put forth in front of them to not agree with, a certain political party. You know what I mean?
Right.
Or to see a one-sided type of thing. You know what I mean? I always say like I would want my peeps to agree with me. You know what I mean? When it comes down to like if we going against the world, we out there against the world, then and I say something stupid, they be like, you know what? You know what I mean? In the front, like yo, right then and there, you know what I mean? You could be like, yeah, that's good, but then pull me to the side, like yo, my nigga, that was dumb. You know what I mean? But on a political front, again, I guess I'm using is that stand your ground. We here together, and I mean we in the trenches together.
Basically,
I mean,
stand for something at least.
yeah. But since you don't know if you having a show tonight or not,
I think I will. I mean, it sounded like you was ready, so
no, I ain't ready. But I mean, we could. But I mean, I wanted to talk some sports shit. Shout out to Netflix for having WWE. I wish Jay was here for it because I wanted to discuss it with him too. The that raw shit that they got going on now on Netflix. They brought out the works for their first show. I guess you didn't check it out or seen it.
no, I knew that it was playing. I didn't. I know. No, I didn't watch it. No, but
Uh,
I knew it was. I knew it existed.
yeah, yeah,
I can't. I try. Like I watch clips and everything, but wrestling is just like after the what's that? The I forgot what era that was, but once Stone Cold and them retired, that was it for me.
yeah.
Basically, once Stone Cold retired, it was like a part of me retired too.
That was like the only person that was missing from the from the card that they really didn't have. I mean, that Undertaker and Kane, I didn't see. You know what I mean? They
Like you
brought out
too.
everybody. You know what I mean?
Love you too,
But
Fats.
they brought everybody and their mama out there for the show. For their first
Like
show.
something share.
We're definitely like sub and share. Appreciate you guys already tuned in. Just gonna watch later as well. Um, I mean, I didn't watch the whole show. I fast forward through a lot. You know what I mean? Because a lot of talking. You know what I mean? It was a lot of pushing this show for Netflix type of shit. But for what I seen, it was pretty good. You know what I mean? It was alright. Um, they was having some type of feedback from the people. You know what I mean? That Rock could have did better. You know what I mean? This, that, and the third. But I just think for what it was, the promotional value. You know what I mean? They were showing who's going to be on the show and who may not. You know what I mean? Type of
Right.
shit. But
But hey, this
yeah,
shit is still a prominent sport.
yeah, facts definitely is. I mean, it got a fan base. Definitely had
Yeah,
a.
huge fan base.
It was definitely trying to bring. It was definitely trying to bring new people in with this Netflix merger. But
Yeah,
Netflix gonna mess up because what they're gonna do, I think, in my opinion, is tune out. These regular watchers that had Netflix for Netflix. You know what I mean? Because it was a different quality subscript. I guess platform, and it's just that it's charging for certain things. It have two different sets of tiers now type of things.
I got it.
You know what I mean? So I just think that it's gonna they'll run themselves in a hole type of thing. But yeah, but that's good with that sport right there. And that situation that occurred, we had week 18 of the NFL as well, which was definitely a good one in my opinion for certain games that meant certain things, certain teams, such as Denver Broncos game. That dude Bo Nix is definitely the good quarterback, bro.
Yeah, he's here.
Yeah, he
He's
definitely is.
definitely here. He's
Yeah,
good.
and not only that, but I just think the next tiers of quarterbacks that they have in the NFL, the young guys such as Jalen Daniels from Washington,
Penix.
um Penix from Atlanta Falcons, he definitely had a good game. That game was great as well, bro. Um Penix to London special. That's gonna be a special tantrum, bro. Um what else? Who else? May out there in New England, Drake Mayo is definitely a good quarterback as well.
Drake
Um
May.
Drake May, excuse me. I said Mayo. That was the coach. Something
Mm-hmm.
else with the coach.
Was.
Yeah, it was. Drake May, he's definitely a good quarterback as well. And Bo Nix in Denver. With Sean Payton as a coach. You know what I mean? He definitely gonna prosper over there. And
Hall of Famer.
with his wild card games coming up, it's definitely gonna be a wild one, I believe. What's your
Yeah,
take?
definitely.
What's your take on
Say it
week
again.
8? What's your take on week 18?
Giants did what I thought, even against all second stringers. All second stringers. I wish Saquon Barkley would have played and got 200 more yards against the Giants, broke the record. I don't agree with Shady McCoy saying that Eric Dickerson is a hater. I think Eric Dickerson just is protective of his record, and rightfully so. I ain't mad at him. And also, if you really think about it, it would belong to O.J. Simpson because he did the shit in 14 games. So take that with how take that how you will. You dig?
I mean, if you ask me, I think Barkley bowed out in grace because he get a gripe in the media that that he wanted to break the record, or I mean, there's times in the game where he took himself out because he didn't want to go surpass certain records. You know what I mean, or certain yards. So got to salute to that man, and I think he also, if you look at 16 games with Eric Dickerson, and you look at 16 games compared to him, that's how he wanted to leave it. You know what I mean? Just 2,000 yards that I gained, respectfully,
That's what I was thinking too.
and I mean, this is the record. So he bowed out gracefully to the record, I believe. But then again, next year is next year. Um, if you think that he's not going to come back, pause bigger and better, and the Eagles are not going to have a talented more or seasoned line than what they have this year, then we're going to be all fooling ourselves. So, and I didn't know what they have back there. To be honest with you, at the
Right.
beginning of the season, they didn't respect his gangster, but
But
now,
they were not giving him the rock.
yep, facts. You seen it, we seen it.
And to put everything in perspective, your man Eric Dickerson had almost 400 carries for that 2,100 yards, 397 to be exact. Saquon ended the season with 345. So I
Gangster.
mean, you can take that how you will.
Hmm. Or if you're a real expert with the math, you know, do the average and times that and see what you get if he had 397.
Yeah, it definitely would have been more than 2,200.
Yep,
He'd have did some Madden shit
yep, facts.
when we play on a low level.
Sh- Shout out to Barkley, man. Shout
Yes,
out to
sir.
um yeah, but Giants messed up their draft position by winning the game previous to week 18, which was week 17 game. But I mean, for what it was worth, we knew that we had a talented wide receiver corps with Neighbors as well as Wendell, even with Slayton, who's going to be a free agent this year. But with the right quarterback, behind the center, then that these receivers could get the ball. But what you think we're going to do with the third pick since we got that in the draft?
They're gonna do the wrong thing, so that's how I'm gonna put that.
If Travis Hunter falls to us number 3, are we good for him?
No,
Nope.
they say he's the. Somebody said he was the best player in the draft. Uh, uh, I don't think we should go quarterback first round. And I think a whole different way about our situation. See, I'd go after another veteran. If I'm gonna draft a quarterback, I'd go after another veteran quarterback and let everybody else go. I'd go after Kirk Cousins or uh shit. Brett Favre Jr. should be available.
No, I don't think I want Rodgers. I rather
And he
Kirk.
actually had a sneaky good year.
I know he had a year that transpired into a sneaky good year towards the end of the season because he picked up Adams and him and Adams was doing their routine together. You know what I mean? Which ain't nothing wrong with that, but at the beginning of the season he was looking trash. You know what I mean? He was trash until they got
Let me put it to you like this, bro. With Aaron Rodgers and dude from Atlanta, the $100 million quarterback. What's his name?
Cousins.
Kirk Cousins. They weren't fully healed from their injury. Remember, I had the same shit. So next year, Kirk Cousins should be more like himself than this year because this year you can see, like I saw some Atlanta. I watched Atlanta games this year. I'm not gonna sit there and act like I didn't. He was overcompensating. I think he was just throwing with his shoulder. I don't think he had no leg drive. I don't think he had any of that with him. And I think that's what was hindering Brett Favre Jr., Aaron Rodgers in the beginning too of the season. That's why as the season and time went on, he seemed to get stronger.
I mean,
I think I
you
think this guy rushed back due to the fact Michael Penix was drafted.
you did say you've been saying that all year long. Be honest, you know what I mean. But I mean, I tell you, I watched Rogers' game. I just thought that he would just, you know what I mean, not forcing the passes and not reading. I don't think he had a good offensive line this year as well. You know what I mean. But until he got his man that he was comfortable with, you know what I mean, he got comfortable and then he started throwing them passes and he knew his man's going to be up there catching these balls. So I just think that that's what transpired. It could be play calling as well, but I would think that he has some better decision making over the play calling. But I could be wrong. Um, but the front office, the coaching situation over there was out of whack, and I just think that he didn't get along with the coach. I think that's why the coach got fired after having a great season the year before. And not even a great season the year before, but the defense having a great season the year before.
Yeah.
But we see Aaron Rodgers a free agent. Maybe he may resign with the Jets, which I think he would. Um, but free agent and season about to transpire after the wild card and the playoffs.
I would even look at dude from New England who played the last game with the cannon arm.
We're African American dude, the black dude.
Yeah. And I said that when he got drafted. I watched the dude throw like 70, 80 yards. Joe Milton.
Milton, yeah.
Joe Milton.
Yeah. Milton will remind me of Lamar Jackson type of player.
Nah, he don't do none of that. He's actually the opposite of that.
He like so. I think he had the jitters or the pocket was for. I mean, I don't know. He didn't feel comfortable and he would. And to me, I don't know. He looked like he was moving around too much in the backfield.
Yeah, because that was like his first real, action.
Yeah, because I watched some of that game, and I was surprised that he was in there. To be honest with you, I was like, "Oh shit, what the fuck going on here?"
Yeah, that's how shit be.
Nah, but again, like betting wise, or when you on that, looking for the bets, and you do your bets like a couple days prior, and you know that the last game of the season, and you figure the starters going to get a few play, you know what I mean? Because they going against, you know what I mean?
Right.
But and then they don't really occur. Then all of that decision making that you made 3 days prior to the game, it's like, oh man, it's out the window now. Now you're really watching the game now to see what's going on over here. but I came to the conclusion, you don't bet on the money line spread or anything like that. You bet on what do you think these people want to do during the game. You know what I mean? And if isn't bold and yellow, red lights that they want you to bet 25 points for Paul George, bet the under. Bet the under. Because he's gonna fuck up your parlay because everybody gonna bet the 25 and over. You know what I mean? So bet the under. Go against what they showing you.
Said bet the under. You heard him.
Bet the under.
But
Who
there
you
is
like?
definitely no show tonight.
Who you like for the NCAA?
Men?
Yeah, college football.
Oh, football.
Yeah,
You know who I like, man?
Ohio.
No, Ohio State. I mean, the Ohio State, bro. See, you've
You
been disrespectful tonight, and I've been letting it slide
you think
because
you
it's your platform.
you really think the Ohio State gonna be the finalist?
Bro, we
Nah,
just beat Oregon.
it's
We just beat
alright.
Oregon.
Oregon trash, bro. I'm not
Did you
gonna say
hear what you just
trash.
said?
I'm not saying Oregon trash like that, but
You did just say that, bro. You did just say that, bro. He said that.
there's Notre Dame, there's Penn State. Yeah,
You
well,
said
Penn
Notre
State and Notre
Dame.
Dame gonna play against each other right now.
You think I'm scared of anybody in the Big Ten?
Y'all gonna be Texas? I don't think y'all gonna be Texas, bro.
We gonna whoever. I ain't think we was gonna beat no one. Excuse me. People ain't think we was gonna beat Oregon, but we did.
Well, I kind of think y'all gonna beat Oregon. Y'all a little tougher than Oregon. You know what I mean, in my opinion. But it's gonna be a good game against Texas because it's gonna be a shootout. I think. And I think Texas is gonna have a little edge over y'all.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm
I
glad
think,
you put it on tape.
but Penn State definitely gonna be in the finals on my end. Pause.
Nah.
They're gonna get rid of Notre Dame tomorrow or Saturday, and then they're gonna move on to, I guess you said the Ohio State, but I think Texas is gonna beat y'all. So it's gonna be Penn State and Texas.
All right. Penn State and Texas.
Yeah, that's my final list.
Yeah, I'm cool. I don't care who we facing. We in the finals and we winning. Whoever we facing, whoever there is getting slapped.
Yeah, you made it to the final four. Yeah, good.
We punching somebody in the mouth. We don't care.
Good. Um,
We ain't finished.
NCAA. Yeah. What else? Said football. What you think about Alonzo? I ain't know no. What's the word on Alonzo?
Nothing yet. His market ain't shaping up the way he want. So he might get a lot of a short term deal with probably an option. 3 years, probably 90 million with an option for a fourth year. Team option. Or matter of fact, player option. My fault, player option. Or 4 years, 100 million, which is what I thought he should have got in the first place. Well, he want to make what Freddie Freeman and them make. They make what 27.
But I kind of think, whatever's a good brother. How you, brother? Thanks for tuning in, champ. I just think that his agent fucked up his market. You know what I mean?
Who, Boris?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good way to. That's one way to go.
And there's 5 weeks left to spring training, to pitchers and catchers report. Actually,
I love that.
check out Bruliana's Good Bread show. Mr. Goodbread on YouTube. Check him out and his channels that he have. Show support. You know what I mean?
Yo, oh, my fault.
Nah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Mr. Goodbird. You see the put it back up there. My fault for cutting you off, but I just didn't want to lose the thought, and now I might anyway. But the fucking all the guys I wanted in terms of pitching, and I feel like we could have went and got one of them instead of Frankie Montas, because he's been injured too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know, if I wasn't a Met man, I'd be a Dodger guy. I wanted Walker Buehler. If you're going to take a chance on somebody, take a chance on somebody who was already a beast. Frankie Montas wasn't already a beast. I mean, you ain't giving him big money, but I'd rather take a chance on Walker Buehler for 1 year, which is the contract I believe he took. And what's the guy? And he went to the Yankees. He was on the Braves. Lefty, another guy who's injured a lot, but when he's not injured, he's awesome. Damn. Their free agent, they gave him 8 years. They gave him the biggest free agent pickup they got.
Oh, the pitcher this year.
8 years, 200-some million.
I want Max Fried.
Yeah. I wanted Max Fried. Brave or not, that dude can pitch. Dude was nice. We could have went so many ways. Good bread. Always love, bro. Always, brother.
Appreciate it. You already know.
And yeah, bro, that would have been way better than well, I don't know how they converted Clay Holmes into a starter now, because he was coming out the bullpen when he was playing in the Bronx.
I don't know how that's going.
So I like the pickup. I just don't understand how is he slated to be a starter.
I don't know.
He's from what I've seen, he was never a starter. And then I'm mad we missed out on what's the guy that Boston picked up? The lefty, Crochet. I wanted Crochet. Dude throws 102 by accident.
I don't think they even give up a lot either. I don't think.
He's only 24 years old, bro, or going on 24. Like, that's a future move right there. Oh, man. It's like, sometimes as the fan, you sit there and feel like you're a better, scout than the actual scouting they have. Because for me, by some of them, it's like, I say can't miss, but in terms of injury. But those guys that can't miss, if they pitch 32 games, they are can't miss pitchers. But I don't like that pickup with Montas, and I don't like the conversion of Clay Holmes. And I'm also mad. I've been thinking about this every time I play the game myself. I hate the fact we disrespected Seth Lugo. He was top 5 in Cy Young voting in the American League for the Royals last year.
We didn't give him the opportunity that he wanted, that he knew that he had in him. You know what I mean?
He deserved it. He deserved that opportunity. We would have still had him.
Yep.
And then I hate the fact that what we did with David Robertson, that was the piece we could have used last year. And it's like, come on. Come on, what are you trying to do?
But we wasn't supposed to be in no type of contention last year, to be honest. You know what I mean? And to be fair. You know what I mean?
No, but a couple of moves not made, and our contention would have been a little better. We'd have sparked better. We probably would have been talking about being even with the Dodgers. Because I don't think we caught the Dodgers yet.
No, the Dodgers got better like by two folds, in my opinion.
They just picked up Conforto.
Bro, like to the whole league, bro. Like
they just picked up Michael Conforto, bro.
They just crazy, bro. Like, and then they got the
about to be real interesting. And now Shohei's gonna be able to pitch. Shit's about to get real, very real.
About to get real.
My boy Kershaw about to win another one. I wish we could have got him too, but that was never gonna happen.
I don't think he liked the Mets. He don't like the cold.
Shit is so real. Clayton Kershaw was my damn favorite pitcher until Jacob deGrom came along.
Don't like the cold. Yo, guys.
Yeah, Kershaw was the dude. Sandy Koufax reborn.
Facts. Yo, hitting the 2 hour, about to hit the 10 minutes away from the 2 hour marker. About to shut it down.
Yeah, I shifted the show till Friday.
Thanks for everybody tuning in. Hopefully we see you guys out there tomorrow at Harlem HNRC. We're about to be out there.
Yeah, come through. It's basically a Democrat, a Republican, and an independent walk into a bar. And it's 8:30 tomorrow night. And it should be interesting. We're going to have news updates, like I said. And we're going to speak on certain conspiracy theories or conspiracies themselves, whatever. But appreciate y'all for coming through. Like, sub, and share. It's always a good time. Yellow Tape, we on fire. We the ones in charge.
You already. Yo, glad to see DOJ back in motion again. You already know. This is Yellow Tape, season 2, episode 13. Signing out. Next week, y'all. Any final thoughts? Any shout outs?
Shout out to the viewers. Everybody who gave a comment. The new subscribers you about to have, the old subscribers, shout out to the people, shout out to the panel, shout out to the channel.
Facts. Till next week, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Like, sub, and
so my wife is still ugly.
But you appreciate you guys for tuning in, and those that's going to tune in later. Thanks for supporting the channel. We out.
Doc and Uncle Jacky in the mic zone. Tio Jay Sports for legends and thrones. Square rhythm guards in the flow, no clone. Chatting up stories that we highlight. From the East Coast streets, rap echo flows. Doc and the crew at spotlight shows. Uncle Jacky's voice like the wind that blows.
Cash hustle, everybody knows.
Yellow Tape, we walking on the scene. Uncle Jacky and the DOJ team. Podcast live, catch us on the stream. East Coast vibes, heavy with the beam. We're the talk, all on the map. Spitting truth in every rap. Got the city on our back. No chance, man, no cap.
Yellow Tape, we're here to say. Podcast plus at night and say. Uncle Jacky here and
Doc, Uncle Jacky, talk with flair in the world of sports, ain't nothing rare. Deconstructing ways, breaking it down. East Coast vibes setting the tone in town. From touchdowns to home runs, they cover it all. The podcast hype is never gonna fall. DOJ sparking the bass, driving the flow. With every episode, their legend starts to grow. Tune in to rhythm, feeling East Coast pride. Doc, Jacky, and DOJ taking you for a ride. Every story unfolds with precision and might. Sports come alive under the spotlight. Doc, Uncle Jacky, talk with flair in the world of sports.
Practice. I can show you practice. I can show you how to put $1 million in a mattress. I can show the difference between an icon and a classic. Baby in the major should be rolling in a basket. I'm advanced, and it's a lot of dance. From anywhere, my jury jump like Ja Morant. And Kif shorts got me tanning with the babes. You would be a surfer if you ever had this wave. I just switch up my cabana, they throw shade. Matter top 5, the top wives know I'm the fave. And though I'm out the loop, I be mute, playing cute, nothing to say to you. Cause when I'm back home, I'm like Kyrie, I won't play with you. This is magic with the fur, Tim Duncan on the spur, Tanya Harton on the skate. This that Kobe number 8. This the kick over the head in the hand of Sue Bird. This boy's superb. All I got is 2 words. Mace. Kiss.
Middle of the game, I'm standing out in the crowd. Also hard, gotta stack that cash out my mouth. Got the beats banging, speakers bumping loud. I'm the king of the game, standing out in the crowd. I'm so hard, gotta stack that cash. Yellow tape, making a splash. My flow so hot, it's burning up the scene. When I step into the room, know what I mean.
Yellow tape, yellow tape. You're on fire. Hey.